I will say, if it weren't for video, if it weren't for that, I wouldn't have been known. I wouldn't have been able to start dealing those. I mean, I will say I was never a theater dude at all, and yet in high school, for some reason, in a theater class, you had to take it, and they put you on stage, and they were experimenting with improv, and apparently, I really enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun and exploring, and as you had mentioned before we started recording, a die-hard movie buff. I was very enthralled with the means of acting and or pretend. So after college, I got involved with first Improv Olympic in Chicago. Now it's called IO Chicago, and I did that for a year or so, maybe a little more, and perform on stage, all pure improv. And then I was already met my wife, got married, so I took some time off, and then I got back into Second City, and then I did a year Second City. So I auditioned and I got onto a troupe, and then we performed again for another year and a half or more. And then I did some fun video sketch things. And then inevitably, my wife and I are like, we're getting, well, before we got married, now we're getting, we're going to have a child. So it's hard to say, hey, babe, I know I'm in the auto industry and I work 55, 60 hours a week, but those 2 days I have off, yeah, two, those 2 days I have off, one of them I'm going to spend downtown Chicago rehearsing with my troupe, my family, other family, and in automotive just to sort of fix my sick, sarcastic brain. I started making some comedic videos about the things that were wrong about automotive or how they were, and I would play those during my early conference speaking sessions. So I will say, if it weren't for that, I wouldn't have been known. I wouldn't have been able to start dealing those. I would say that definitely has shaped how I approach my training, how I approach my clients, how I approach myself. And because you need to have fun in what you do. And if you can't have fun, if you can't mix it up with customers and you can't mix it up with coworkers, then it's a grind. And I don't like grinds.